listening to the Funbox Podcast.
I ate a bunch of LSD.
I did a series of videos on rape victims.
Dude, being left-handed is the worst thing in the world.
With your host, Rob Webb.
Can you tell me if it's cut or uncut? For visual sakes?
Oh man, it's a very much so uncut. That's how I roll.
Nice!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Funbox Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Webb. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, back at it again, Abysmal Beard Holland. Oh!
Cheers. Hey, great new intro. New intro. That was
switching it up.
It was fantastic. I remembered a lot of the references.
Yeah, I've hit those buttons
before. It made me
before.
chuckle a few times.
Yeah, they had a little bit of Pat Simmons in there, Jamie Combs, Graham Patton, uncut. Some other stuff, whatever. But yeah, that was the new thing, man. I'm super pumped. Well, yeah, man, this is it. This is episode 35.
35.
As you can see, check us out on Spotify, YouTube.
You got the graphics.
Oh yeah,
live. New intro, cool. Graphics. You hired somebody on. You hired a graphics guy.
Yeah, I wish
somebody's doing all this for you,
dude. Yeah, I hired this Mexican boy.
You got him from Home Depot? That's fucked up, dude.
It was Lowe's, and he's like, sir, I would like, I need a place to work.
Well, I mean, it goes to show how great of a country America is, though, that our immigrants are now diversifying into
the digital world.
And they're providing graphics art services.
What's that service they're gonna start providing now, where they need jobs? It's like cybersecurity, cyber force or something, like a cyber force team. I heard in 2026 they're gonna need there's gonna be almost 2 million jobs opening up, and right now they need people to go through code and delete bad toxic codes or bad codes that are probably like corrupt or virus type stuff. And it's labor. It's like full-blown eyeball labor.
Yeah, there could be a lot of menial tasks going on in the tech world with big data and that stuff.
I was thinking about learning that kind of thing and doing like data labor.
I'd recommend against it.
If you want to blow your brains out.
Right. Maybe if you got a certain... I don't want to say autism. I don't want to go autism shaming. But if you got a certain need to look at random code all day, maybe, but it's going to be low paying.
Yeah.
It's the factory fucking... It's the gravel pit of tech.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's like coal mining. Like, it's like, it'll be like the new coal mining job. The digitally coal. It's the learn to code trend that was happening. People were getting upset because it was like these coal.
But I mean, those jobs pretty much align a lot with like the teletechs of the world and the call centers and stuff. All that stuff's gotten outsourced because those are horrible jobs.
I'm not good at those anyway. Like talking to people and customer rep. It was one of those things. It's like Master P sitting next to me was getting 5-star ratings, and I'm like, "Hello, sir. How are you doing today?" And he's like, sucking his teeth. Yeah, man. You want
I got the hookup. You remember the Master P movie? I got the hookup. where you got all the
power cycle your phone, and then Queen Latifah next to me is like,
Jesus Christ!
So power cycle that phone. And then I'm like in the middle going, oh yeah, what you're gonna need to do is power cycle that phone. And I'm getting like 2 stars. They're getting 5-star ratings, high fives. Yeah, employees of the month, and they're like, they can't even. They're so gangster. They can't even like. I don't know how they got out of bed. There's like, Yeah. All right.
Some gangster. I don't know how they got out of bed.
But
Jesus.
But it's just I was like, man, I need to go to, like, I don't know, I need some training. They need to train me. That's what like, you just gotta let it go, baby. Just let it go, baby boy.
Man, yeah, I mean, most telecommunication work has been highly race-based with its performance, as your testament can prove. That's why they all went overseas, not because it's shit work that nobody wants to do, but because people of different ethnicities seem to perform better. All the elderly callers are somehow more comforted that they have an ethnic man on the other end of the line.
Ma'am, hold on a minute, ma'am, hold on 1 minute, ma'am. My name is Scott. It's like, no, it's not. Your name is not Scott.
Man,
so what I liked about the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies is he had the most American name. My name is Dennis. My name is David. It's like, no, it's not. Your name is probably... My name is David Smith. And like, no. Smith? Really?
I haven't seen any recent Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. I mean, I've seen them all, but I did watch that new Rambo movie because it came out on
Last Blood.
Have you seen it?
No.
It is so fucking surprisingly dark.
Is like it's dark?
It's dark. Obviously, Rambo movies, you're used to seeing a bunch of Asian minorities being blown to bits by various military equipment, which is dark in its own right. But it's kind of
America.
Yeah, they're in America.
Oh, so I
can spoil the whole movie for you right now.
I mean, go ahead.
Spoiler alert. Because to describe why it's dark, people getting blown up and shit in Rambo movies, you could take that as dark. Like, some people are like, I can't see a movie where people get shot and blown up, and it's not what I'm talking about. Obviously that does happen because it's a Rambo movie, but there's this setup where Rambo is in Texas, something close to the border, one of those deserty states.
Yeah.
And he has an adopted, I don't know, granddaughter, daughter, somebody else's whose her parents died. He has this non-related daughter, 16 or so. Set up in the movie as the daughter is getting a little wild and crazy in her 16-year-old age. Ends up going south of the border to look for her dad. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. She goes to Mexico and gets abducted by a Mexican drug cartel. She somehow,
of course, naturally,
gets involved and boom, abducted by drug cartel. So the drug cartel's got like her and a bunch of other girls in like a basement. They're clearly getting ready to like sex traffic or whatever these girls.
That's what they do. And
Rambo finds out my adopted daughter is down there. Got to do it. Got a Rambo mode.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, all right, that's what's going to happen. Abducted daughter, Rambo's going to go blow everybody up. Get the daughter back.
And that's what he does.
Boom, boom, boom.
And he doesn't look at the explosion.
So Rambo drives south, goes, finds the cartel, and then just gets his fucking ass whooped.
Because he's old.
Gets his ass whooped. And then they fucking rape and murder the daughter.
Oh my God. There you go.
Right, he doesn't succeed. It is such a fucking dark turn in this movie, because, I mean, sure, it's a little fucked up. She got captured and stuff, but you're thinking, okay, that's the setup.
Yeah.
Rambo's gonna go save her.
Save her. Yeah.
No, she explicitly gets raped and murdered.
He's gonna pour gunpowder in his wound, solder it, tie it off, make a tourniquet, and
he gets raped and murdered. She gets raped, murdered, and then Rambo just takes her body and drives home with her body.
Oh my God.
And then I don't know why the cartel comes after him to his house, but then there's the big action standoff with the cartel and he kills a bunch of people. But it's after just this horrible you're not excited about the movie anymore.
No, not anymore. Rambo's daughter dies, guys.
I'm not explicitly raped and sold into sex torture and murdered.
And then it's that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not a movie for the whole family. It's not a movie for anybody, really. I don't recommend it. It's a bummer.
Yeah. Dude, looking back, we just watched Euro Trip, early 2000s movie, 04 came out. And
Tom Green?
No, that's Road Trip.
Road Trip, but this is the sequel. Euro Trip,
Yeah.
the brother and the sister.
Yeah.
End up.
Not necessarily sequel, just like a spin-off of it. Like, oh, we're going to do another.
Not same characters, but.
Yeah, do another road trip type movie. It's called Euro Trip. This one had more nudity, more adult content. Speaking of adult content, one of the main guys, the dude with the longer hair that ends up hooking up with the pretty girl. He, not the blonde, not the foreigner, or now they're foreigners pretty much because they're in Europe, but whatever the fuck. Not the German chick, the American girl. Before that, he gets raped. He gets raped by these two big German or Russian, I think German like sex. I think maybe they're in Amsterdam. I don't know. But it's like this sex dungeon. He thinks it's going to be all fun with these sexy ladies. Turns out these big, giant wrestler-looking dudes come up. They strap him in, and they gave him the safe word, and it's this word that's like that long. It's like a fucking inches long on a paper. He's like, "Flucken chicken, blacken, blicken. Flucken chicken, blacken, blacken." And he can't pronounce it right. So you're like, "Oh, you wanted this," and then they flip him up, and they have his ass exposed, and they have this giant fucking impaling dildo device, and they rape him. Like four dildos swirling around and going, and he's ramming it in his ass, and it kind of goes, ah, and then it fades to black, and then it's the next day, and he walks up all limping, hey guys.
I'm not even laughing about that scene or remembering it because I'm sure it's probably pretty stupid. I'm laughing about thinking about the implications of that scene, and also the fact that he had to pay afterwards, probably for getting raped.
I know.
Did he pay? That wasn't. There's no free services.
No.
When it comes to brothels. Well, so he paid for that experience, but that was making me laugh. But also just thinking about all of those 2002 to 2010 comedies where rape and being gay was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. It was apparently back then it was hilarious, and me now I looked at it, and I'm a guy that likes to treasure. Actually, right now it's actually really good for comedy that I like. The edgy comedy, because since it's easy to be edgy now, and it's actually a good thing that PC culture is kind of at a peak right now, because now you could say fucking anything and it's edgy. So it's hell yeah, I'm an edgy fucking podcast now. Sweet. But back then, but yeah, but even I'm conditioned to the day
back
and age.
Then it was a shock tactic. Everybody was trying to top There's Something About Mary after it came out. Everybody was trying to top that cum in the hair fucking scene.
For sure.
And then, you had your American Pie, fucking the pie, and people just had to try to ratchet up that intensity, but there were a lot of people that are fucking bad at it and just went to rape or gay jokes.
Yeah, that was a bad one. It sucked. But I look at it now, back then, I didn't even think about it because I've watched it before. Now I watch it, I'm like, dude, totally raped. Me too. That dude got me too like a motherfucker.
Yeah, male rape especially was hilarious.
Oh, it still is.
I mean, before that, in the like 70s and 80s, female rape was unfortunately often used as a plot device. That was all your revenge movies and stuff. When they weren't good and well written, they'd just use rape. Like all your Death Wish movies and stuff.
And it's unfortunate.
It was just somebody getting raped, and it was just bad writing. But it evolved out of that into that male rape.
I know, it's really crazy.
Thing. And then for a little while after that, it was still all right as long as it was related to prison, because men getting raped in prison can be hilarious.
What's interesting, though, I heard women have a stronger pain threshold, so you think it would be more acceptable for women to get raped, you know? They're almost as good as us.
I mean, that's probably just not an argument to ever make. I mean,
oh man, their pain threshold's bigger. They have to give birth. I couldn't do it. It's biology, guys. It's anyway.
Tasteless commentary there, brought to you by today's sponsor.
Yeah.
Who you got sponsoring you?
Who do I got sponsoring me?
Dairy Doc.
Pizza Galley.
Brought to you by Romp's Dairy Doc.
Oh, Old Prague Restaurant. Old Prague Restaurant. Get your Czechoslovakian food at the Old Prague in Vermilion, Ohio on Liberty Avenue. They have schnitzel. They have, sauerkraut stuff.
I had some real good chicken or paprikash wings from there. I was a big fan of
Chicken
that.
paprikash is a specialty there. They got roast duck wings. I don't like the duck wings, man. Don't.
Just not a
fan of the duck wings.
I've had duck. I don't know if I've specifically had duck wings. I haven't had duck wings from there. I'm a big fan of the duck fat.
They're very bony. They have meat on them, but the meat's darker and softer and weirder. It's just weird. I'm not a big fan. I'm a chicken wing guy through and through. Can't break myself away. Super.
As compared to duck wings, or are you a chicken wing guy?
I'm a chicken wing guy.
See, I've never been a chicken wing guy. I've always thought it was a little bit of a scam.
Like they grow like 8 winged chickens in a lab.
They used chicken wings and shit used to be throwaway. Like people didn't even eat them. They used to be the junk, the trash of the chicken.
I think they taste so good.
And then somehow they became like $1 a piece.
Oh,
like,
no. Yeah.
You get fucked. Like that piece of wing isn't worth $1. It never is to me. Not saying I don't want to try a delicious wing.
Well, you gotta get the good
Somebody's
deals.
got a delicious wing, and they're like, "Oh, yeah." I'll be like, "Yeah,
You gotta
for
get
sure."
15 wings for $13.
But see, like, I feel like an asshole.
$12.99.
And then I'll eat 8 of them, and then I ripped myself off further.
Yeah.
I can't get over the scam aspect of it. If wings were like 2 dozen,
I think it's a supply and demand type thing, or it's a
supply and demand type thing. It was a fucking trick. They put sauce on it. Yeah. They were like, this fucking sauce is great.
It's just the price goes up. Everybody, all these fucking Affliction T-shirt tap out guys, Chads, I call them, with their Jeep Wranglers
for the fucking wing,
and the guys with jeans with trim around their back pockets. I blame those people and their girlfriends with the pointy cowboy hats.
Why are you singling them out, bro? Why?
I'm just saying they're partially to blame.
Affliction lives matter too.
They eat them. They probably
most of them are harmless. They're just working out and eating wings. So they got a little bit of bedazzling on their butt. It ain't
like rhinestones around their belt, around their back pocket. They're in line to get a Bud Light with their really tanned girlfriend.
The pointy cowboy hat. I haven't actually seen that in a while. I remember that was pretty big in the early 2000s. Haven't seen it on the streets.
Oh yeah. Boot cut pants too, by the way. They listened to Five Finger Death Punch.
All of them?
Yeah.
Man, this is getting real racist against.
What is it?
Against. I don't know how to classify their group.
Oh, culturally prejudiced.
This is getting real culturally prejudiced against. They're probably good guys.
I mean, I'm sure they are. But they are.
They make poor choices in jeans.
They're the type that'll like talk to you at a bar, but yo, what up, dude? Man, have you, dude? Let me send you an invite to Robinhood app, man, dude. Dude, you gotta get. You should try this new Robinhood app. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's awesome. You'll get like $300 in stocks like immediately, free stocks, dude. I'm telling you. And then you're like, I'm good. I don't really want to do, I'm not really into stocks and everything. No, dude. I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't steer you wrong, man.
See, that's why I prefer going to shithole bars where like people aren't constantly accosting me about stocks.
I want to go to
I don't have. There's not always like that one lone lady wearing the red dress down at the end drinking a cocktail and shit. I fucking hate it when that happens. And then it's like, I gotta have this romantic encounter or fucking buy stocks.
I want to go to a trashy bar where a soggy woman shows her tits to everybody. And there's still CDs. There's still CDs in the CD player. And David Allan Coe's in there, of course, and Garth Brooks, like one of his albums, and it's like sun bleached. The album covers are sun bleached. They got a cigarette. You could still smoke in these bars in Ohio. And
get a bag of combos for 25 cents.
There's a woman calling another woman a whore in the front, and there's two couples airing their dirty laundry in front of everyone.
Right. I much prefer that over a piano. You know,
or the Affliction guy, because he's not going to come in that bar because he's he's just not. His Jeep Wrangler and his whatever, his lifted truck.
So you got an Affliction sponsorship. You're trying to tell me.
No.
So www.Silverado.com. Promo code Funbox.
No, it's definitely a Tacoma Toyota Tacoma.
It's a Tacoma sponsorship.
Yeah, the brand new 2020 Toyota Tacoma.
I'm happy for you. They're not going to be happy about that ad.
No,
but way to get that money, Toyota Tacoma Tundra edition,
like deep orange.
Yeah, deep orange truck.
Yeah. Deep orange Toyota.
I've always had a problem with like all yellow vehicles, unless it's like a Lamborghini. You can't have a yellow fucking car.
Oh right. If it is a Lamborghini,
sure, go for it.
Go for it. But man, I'm telling you, man, only dudes are gonna come up to you in your Lamborghini and go, "Dude, can I get a picture?" Like, there was a show. What was it called? It was called Roadkill or something, and they would fuck around with they would try to turn over engines that's been sitting there for like 30 years, and these car lots, car graveyards. And one episode they were like, let's do a social experiment. One of them had like this chopper. It was a Sailor Jerry's chopper that was not a chopper. That's a bike. Sailor Jerry's hot rod that was used for promotion for the rum. Sailor Jerry's rum, and it was one of a kind, but that thing looked like if you crashed in it, you'd need a tetanus shot. It was so like clunky, but it was badass. It was fucking rad. And
did you get on it and get your picture taken?
No. The people on the show were driving around. One guy had a Lamborghini, one guy had that, and the other guy had something else that was pretty cool. I forget what the other car was. Like an in between probably like something like a luxury Cadillac,
like an Econoline or something.
Who knows? I can't remember. But the guy with that ratty hot rod, where you're clunky. It's like these bucket seats are like there's no like upholstery or anything, and these chicks are just like everywhere you went. All the girls are like, "Oh my god, that's awesome! Can I get a picture?" And I'm talking to him, but the Lamborghini guy is nothing but dudes coming up. Hey, bro, what's up?
I mean, usually that's I don't want to say it's a stereotype, but it's a stereotype. Lamborghini dudes like dick.
That's true. I mean, it is.
No, but I mean,
100% true.
I mean, who was getting more women? You know, ZZ Top or Right Said Fred? You know.
Wow, haven't heard that name in a while.
I assume he's alive because I haven't heard.
Yeah,
I haven't heard the news. What was the news today? Regis Philbin died.
Did he?
Regis, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
What?
Regis and Kathy Lee. Regis
Regis
Philbin.
is dead.
Regis has passed. Sorry to bring in the bad news, but
well, who wants to be a millionaire? That's my best Regis. All right, everybody.
that's a pretty goddamn good Regis.
What you gotta do? You gotta get those questions, and is that your final answer? All right. That sucks. Sorry, Regis. Rest in peace.
There was some stat like he was the like on camera more than any other person ever.
Really?
Like broadcast screen time, because he did that fucking morning show for
did?
like 3 hours a day for like 25 years.
Wow. I would think like it would be Larry King or something. Huh?
I thought Ryan Seacrest.
No, I would think more like Larry King.
Well, you got to think though that
Yeah.
fucking Regis and Kathy Lee, that shit was every morning,
It was,
5
yeah.
days a week, and it was I want to say
Good Morning America,
it was at least
right?
2 or 3 hours because it seemed, maybe it's just because I was a kid and my parents were watching it and something. I was like, God, this is taking for fucking ever end, so I can watch cartoons or something. What is going on?
Right.
Or my grandma, she'd watch like that shit up until her stories came on.
Yeah.
Do you know what story? I don't know how your
Stories.
grandparents referred to soap operas.
Oh, their stories.
Mine referred to them as their stories. The
Yeah.
stories are coming on. I got to make it to my story. It didn't matter what the fuck was going on.
My parents
Life revolved around the
Right.
stories.
I think my parents thought they were. But then again, I remember watching them. The only time I really remember watching them is over people's houses or in the hospital waiting room. Other than that, my mom didn't really agree with the soaps, is what she called them.
Okay.
Just soaps.
You didn't have a grandparent that was addicted to the stories?
No, they didn't like it either. They were all a bunch of church people.
Well, I feel that plays in. What there was a couple like strictly church related ones.
Well, maybe. You know, I hated the screenplay, and I hated the way the photography was. It was real weird. It was like stage play. Like it was like I was watching it in real life.
But those people did that shit I mean, it sucked, but can you imagine writing a fucking story for every day? Those things went on every day.
Yeah, every day.
5 days a week. And they had a fucking story for an hour.
Yep.
Like, I would get into madness writing about twins and fucking... How could you just keep it going? But I don't know. I know I'm not the only one that had a grandparent that was addicted to stories, and I'm trying to stress to you how addicted the life revolved around the stories. Like they could not miss.
Yeah.
There were like 2-hour blocks of her day from like 11 to noon and like 2 to 3 that fuck all. She had to see those stories.
Yeah.
Major life decisions were made.
No telemarketing. No telemarketing was happened during stories.
No.
It happens during dinner time.
That's why they saved it for dinner time. Because
Yeah.
they knew if I interrupt this old lady during her story,
I ain't gonna
there's
sell her
no
shit.
way I'm selling her a Sports Illustrated. Like, she is not
Or a
getting
Finger
better
Hut.
homes and gardens from me.
Finger Hut. My dad was into Finger Hut.
The best catalog was the Oriental Trading Company. I don't know if you ever saw this catalog. They had like it's like they sold all like the dumb shit that goes in like the candy machines and stuff. Like you could buy like 100,000 bouncing balls for $20 or do you remember those little guys that you threw at the wall and they would stick and then like flip down the wall?
Yeah.
You could get like bulk orders of those. or like just all that
I gotcha.
cheap fucking shit. You could buy shit tons. Like it was a catalog to supply, like those little fucking quarter operated. Get a
I saw an episode of I Love the
thing.
80s. They were talking about that toy and how much money that dude made, that Asian dude made off of it. And they asked him, like, what does it feel like making 5 cents or making 30 cents off of a product that only took you 10 cents to make? He's like, oh, that's crazy. I don't feel good about that. I made it took me 5 cents to make.
Yeah, like, do not downplay my accomplishments
here.
Yeah, man, it'd be great to get extra rich off. Oh, that's the sticky wall flip fucking guy.
Yeah,
and you're just always known as that's the fucking silly putty dude.
Yeah. I don't know even how.
It would kind of have its downside. You'd be rich, but then you would be the silly putty guy. And every conversation you ever have with anyone, they're going to be like, so, silly putty, how'd you fucking do it? Like, you'd snap eventually. It'd be like celebrity syndrome, but more fucking boring and annoying.
Yeah. How are they selling fucking toys now? With just the internet? The kids
I don't know.
I
haven't seen they used to make cartoons and shit for us just to sell the toys.
Yeah. I guess that's what they probably do now. The things that the kids are watching, they probably tag along a toy thing with it.
But then again, my algorithms, I never see maybe
Me
YouTube
neither.
has toy commercials and shit, but I'm never watching kid content. So maybe I don't get advertised.
That's probably what it
toys
is.
And shit. But,
Thank God.
Toys have kind of stagnated, like video games and everything have advanced, and computers and all this shit, but toys still kind of fucking suck. Like I've had to shop for nieces or nephews or whoever my whole life, and it's the same.
Yeah, there's not like an awesome
shit toys
decorated. Remember, everything was so detailed back then. Like I had this kick-ass Terminator 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger figure, and it wasn't an action figure. It was honestly just a fucking badass thing that you just stand there and look at.
Right.
And you hit a button and it glue, the eye glue. There's like, his fucking face was ripped halfway off and his eye was red, and part of his fucking, he had one the fucking, where he ripped off his fucking glove, his fucking, not glove, but his fucking skin glove.
They did not have that in the toy aisle.
It was badass. Thing was fucking it looked just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like a tiny Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I wish I had it
and you don't even know what happened to it, do you?
No, have no idea.
Like I remember, I had a CD collection once in my life. At one point, I had like a couple hundred CDs because that's how you fucking bought and listened to music. I don't know where the fuck they all went.
No,
like it's not like I can point to they got stolen. Well, they just slowly all evaporate. I don't know.
It's like moving and doing things, and I regret not cherishing a lot of things. I'm not ever precious about the things that I do or my own accomplishments, and never am. I just was like, this is something I did, and then like 10 years later, I'm like, damn it, I wish I still had that. I could be like, that's something that I did. Oh, I'm proud of this, yay! But I'm never proud of what I'm doing in the moment. It's pretty much what this YouTube channel is. I'm just documenting things that I'm going to forget. That's all it is.
So your great grandchildren can look back and be like, can you imagine if right now you could look back at a fucking podcast of your great grandfather?
They're going to be able to do that. I don't know. It's pretty much forever, right?
Well, essentially, yeah. None of the individual storage mediums are forever, but as far as so long as the servers keep running, yeah,
and keep the files keep converting over to updated versions of everything. Right,
your great grandchildren are going to be able to look back and be like, God damn. That was racist as fuck what he said right there about people at the teleworking place.
Oh, right, yeah.
They'll be like, we're glad we all evolved beyond racism and became.
Oh, I know, of course. It's
gray people.
It's honestly kind of like making fun of the real racist comedy, like the Archie Bunker type shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of I'm doing the exact same thing he was, but knowing that it's wrong. Like back then they didn't know. It's like, that's kind of fucked up. But it's all product of the times, whatever it is. If you judge the past by today's standards, you're going to be disappointed, guys. All the time. And I'm not comparing slaves to dogs, but like,
don't do it.
That's not what I'm going to do.
Don't do it.
But in the future, say you're not allowed to eat meat or have a dog, and they're going to look at me like a bad human being, like Rob. If there's a statue of me,
yeah, they're going to tear you down,
right down
for being a meat eater.
Yeah, being a meat eater and a dog owner, right?
You really got to be more forward thinking.
Yeah. No, Jesus,
like it's you got to take these things into account.
Yeah. Yeah, going to tear down my statue. They're going to find out I owned a dog, a cat, I ate meat.
But that's how wild the future is.
Yeah, you can't control it, man. It's just going to take over you.
Nobody can predict 400.
Well, you're going to be dead. It's going to take over the world. Literally,
Maybe.
The earth will take over you. You're going to become pushing up daisies.
Maybe. You could possibly be right on the verge of getting those robot parts.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Like, we're probably not going to make it, but, our kids could potentially start getting them robot parts. You get that gun in your hip, or more in your thigh, where your thigh panel comes off. Bang.
How about that, I like that, Black Mirror episode where they could film everything with their eyes.
Oh, yeah. That's,
and you could go back and re-watch shit. And then they had sex, and both of them went back to a point where they went to a memory and they watched it, and they're all they're both just like.
I remember that one now. I was confusing it with the one where the lady had the chip in her daughter's brain and could see through her eye. It was like a parental app for her daughter. It would block out bad things.
Oh, wow.
And there was a scary dog on her walk home, and it would just blur out the dog so she couldn't see the dog anymore.
Wow.
Shit.
Woo.
That was the one I was confusing it with.
That's deep. So deep, put her ass to sleep.
Well, Ice Cube, I think, got mixed up recently in the whole anti-Semitism controversy. I don't know if
who is it?
Ice Cube, not T or Vanilla Cube.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I could be slandering his name.
The guy that's straight out of Compton.
Yeah. That one, not the other one.
That young man was straight out of Compton, guys. Did you know he came from the streets of Compton?
Just birthed up out of a crack in the streets like a...
He did say coming straight from the underground. From underneath the earth.
He claimed it himself.
He was like a gangster tree that... Hell yeah. With a bite just as loud as his bark. Or just as, I don't
know. Nope. That
really shoehorn that one in there.
Give yourself a boo. Boo. Fucking noise.
All right, that being said, I'm going to go to a quick commercial break. When we get back, we're going to go to the What's on Your Mind segment, guys.
Brought to you by Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Toyota Tacoma and Affliction.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Norton Furniture is here for you. Now, seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. My name is Mark, and you can count on it. You gotta help me out with something.
Come on, steak lovers, lend me your ears. Ponderosa's been your steakhouse for 30 years. Just to show a little appreciation, we're bringing you a great steak celebration. Yeah.
Hurry on in for our thick, juicy Char-Broil T-bone value bundle with our all-you-can-eat grand buffet and Sunday bar for just $6.99.
It's a steak sensation that's sweeping the nation. Ponderosa's great steak celebration.
Folks, you've been begging. A lot of people missed this sale once before. We're doing it one more time, last chance. On top of incredible low prices at Buddy's Carpet on carpet, vinyl, ceramic, and laminates. 5 days, 4 nights in gorgeous Florida, warm, sunny, tropical Florida, just minutes from Disney World. And no interest or payments for over a year. So you got to get to Buddy's Carpet before Wednesday night.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
And you can count on it.
And you can count on it. My name is, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. Norton Furniture is here for you. You're like, anywhere. I love that guy.
Yeah, somebody had a stroke of genius.
The biggest. Man. Well, he is not the owner, and his name is not Mark.
Holy shit, that's world bending. I thought I could count on that.
I know. If that's not really Mark, and they just hire that guy, I hope he fucking owns that fucking.
My name is Mark.
I hope the biggest furniture fucking store in Cleveland is owned by that guy.
I'm saying I never looked into it. I assumed he was Mark Norton.
Like Norton, yeah, for sure. Because you could count on it.
Right, but if he's not, somebody really had a stroke of genius. They were like, let's get this fucking weird dude to rasp over some stuffed tigers and shit.
If by some weird
we'll sell furniture that way.
If by some weird fluke people are listening to this on Spotify or something and they're not from the Cleveland area, this is a Cleveland icon, Norton's Furniture, the biggest furniture store.
I'm sure
in
every
Cleveland.
area's got their guy. They've got their Ed's Cars Bonanza Man, like or whatever. This is our those commercials ran for since I can fucking remember. There's 1,000 of them, and they're all just, how the fuck do you sell furniture like this? Like, I've never made a furniture-based choice on how many fucking stuffed tigers a man was rasping over.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you gotta help me out here. He had a bunch of versions. Virgins.
I'm saying there's probably hundreds of them.
Yeah, he did a bunch of those commercials. Yeah. And the whole thing was, my name is Mark, you can count on it. If you can't get credit here, you can't get credit anywhere. They're here for you.
You know, it could be a great furniture shopping experience,
Probably
or like
is.
a huge disappointment when you find out I can't get credit anywhere.
Oh, right.
They're like, God damn, Norton's turned me down. I must be a real piece of shit.
So, like meme, it was like, speaking of memes, we got to start the, what's on your mind meme, but this guy who was like, I have 128 score credit. My credit score is 128. What? You guys know any car business? You know what car I need? You know, what should I get? Oh, yeah, what should I get at this car place with a credit score of 128? And somebody was like, the fuck off the lot.
Like, 128 is it possible?
I don't even know if that's possible.
Like, you would have had to have, like, committed multiple frauds against financial institutions.
Or that, or you owe $1 in collections, and you haven't. It's just $1. No, his credit score is 128. He can't pay off $1.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can just never have money in your life and be at a 500, right? I don't know how the whole thing works.
Yeah. I don't think mine broke 600 or something yet because I owe money and it's so small amount. I keep forgetting about it. I just don't do the credit card thing because I'm a garbage human being.
Just put out a few. You just got to put in the newspaper. The declarations part of the newspaper. It's in the classifieds where people announce.
Oh yeah,
their lawsuit on something.
Okay.
And there's legal requirements for posting this shit.
So slip on a piece of ice at the gas station.
Put a couple ads in a newspaper that you're paying out all debtors. Post them for a month in the newspaper that on August 31st in your front yard for 10 minutes,
right?
You are taking care of all debts. And just see if anybody shows up, and then assume that it doesn't exist anymore after that. Just go ahead and call Credit Karma and tell them, go ahead and wipe that off. My report.
Can you wipe that off my report now?
I gave them a fair chance.
Yeah.
Nobody came.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Go ahead and bump me up. I'm trying to get a house.
All right, guys. This next segment is called What's on Your Mind? Where we review memes, the top 10 memes. Maggie picked 5, I picked 5.
All right.
So I'm half blind like usual. And I grabbed mine off the Facebook group the Facebook group. So
these weren't self.
No. These were posted by members of the Facebook group.
So these don't represent you personally.
Not me personally, but I laughed at them. I did a little chuckle. Here we go. Here's What's on Your Mind.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? All right. What's on your mind? So we'll go with number 10. When I poo, but the poo won't come all the way out, Mom, can you help me get it out, Mom, please? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, for those just listening, it's a cartoon drawing of a silhouette of a man standing in a doorway with a light behind him, and he is obviously has a giant wiener.
And she's
very frightened.
I wouldn't say frightened. I would say more,
not again.
Not again.
Yeah.
More like,
because obviously you did it before. Yeah, he says, when I poo, the poo won't come out all the way out, Mom.
She might not even know he's there. She's just constantly in that state of I don't want it to happen again.
Yeah. Well, it just looks like a giant wiener, but it's poop coming out of his. I mean, it's implying that poop's coming out of his butt and hanging there, and it just won't come out.
It's funny in its own.
Yeah.
It also brings back memories of the poop knife to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with the poop knife story.
Yeah, the kid.
It's like a classic Reddit post or something.
Yeah. He thought everybody knew what a poop knife was. You cut it up so it goes down better. Oh man.
So yeah, that was like a little salt and pepper on top of the humor for me because I also had that poop knife ringing in the back of my head.
Oh, that is a good one. All right, number 9,
altogether successful meme.
Yeah,
3.5 stars.
Yeah, 3.5 stars. Number 9. Love is finishing each other's sentences. And it shows Epstein and his wife.
Oh, God damn it.
All right. Oh,
it's about as funny as like children sex can get.
Oh yeah, I mean
right there, 3 stars.
3 stars, Well,
because it's
3 child starfishes,
and it has to have the little kids celebrate. Like,
yeah, love is and it's 2 children. Yes,
it's well constructed. There's a lot of subtlety there. There's different notes. Like you hit different flavors as you look at it again and again. You notice different things. You get different contexts. It's all together a well put together dish.
Oh, absolutely.
I've been watching a lot of Chopped.
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's like 40
show.
Yeah, there's like 43 seasons on Hulu, and I've watched every goddamn thing else in the world now.
Try watching. So the room is lava, or the floor is lava.
That show.
Yeah,
I did watch that show, and I was just annoyed as fuck the whole time.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Like, man, if it was just like 5 minutes of people hopping across shit, cool. It was so much of that, like there was this weird like little beard guy that I don't know who it was that was talking the whole time like he was funny, and they were trying to make it. Fuck that show.
Yeah.
Then
number 8. Yeah. Oh yeah, number 8. Number 8. Here we go. Doctor, you're gonna be a dad. Me. Nice. Doctor, sorry I meant dead. Me. Even better. Oh, nice. Dead inside.
Yeah, those make for good memes. We here on Chopped have seen a lot of different variations of the suicide.
Oh,
like hilarious
I
meme.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
I mean, this is just another take on it.
Absolutely.
They definitely use the ice cream machine on this. Nobody can use the ice cream machine right on Chopped. I don't understand it. I don't understand why ice cream machines are so complicated, and you would have one that can so easily fuck up ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't there a little window in there, or like a sensor or something? They just have to hope that the ice cream turns out when they open the lever.
Yeah.
And it either they're like, oh god, it's fucking creamy, thank God, or it just like starts making banging noises and nothing comes out, and it's like, why is I haven't made any ice cream ever. I don't know why you wouldn't have an ice cream machine that's easier to make ice cream with, because everybody fucks it up.
Yeah, I always get people always mess up the smoker, like the smoke machine.
I saw one girl that couldn't get the lighter lit. She had the smoke machine and everything ready to go, but couldn't light the lighter.
Oh, jeez.
And abandoned it halfway through.
Oh, man. I think maybe the ice cream thing is they're doing other shit at the same time. They can't look at the consistency.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I'm deep in on Chopped now. It's just like this big silver box that they put the shit in. There's no like. You just have.
It was probably made for the show.
There's not a timer on it. There's not a window. There's just hope and pray that it becomes that you get it out at the right time.
Yeah, it's probably made for the show. And like, this will fuck them up. Number 7, I think, or no, 6. I have no idea.
7 or
7
6.
sounds good. Ain't no way in hell that Perseus snuck up on Medusa with them things clapping. Alright, and it's a statue of Perseus with a giant booty.
Yeah, it's probably not photoshopped.
I mean, it looks real.
Yeah, just like all the things you see. It looks real.
Thick like a meme shake. That's who apparently made that meme. Thick like a meme shake.
I like that he's holding like that. It almost looks like that stupid weapon you used to get with all the Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You used to get a Ninja Turtles action figure. You know, Donatello comes with the staff. Michelangelo has nunchucks. Leonardo has a sword. Raphael has the size. But they all have a stupid thing that looks like that.
Right.
It was brown and had the one up and one curved thing.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's like a weird hook.
Yeah, I don't know, all the action figures had it. It was never explained to me. It was never in the cartoons. Nobody ever was using this weird hook thing, yet they all had it.
Sword with a hook.
Just wanted to drop that in there. Maybe that's where it comes from.
What is that
fucking
hook
fat
thing?
ass Perseus statue.
Number 6. Dad, why are your eyes so red? Son. Oh no, Dad, why are your eyes so red? Son, I smoked weed. Dad, tell the truth, crying again from being a ginger bitch. I love the picture.
Yeah,
it's like a stock photo of like in a textbook about depression or kids or
unruly
children.
And this is the part of the textbook where they're like, have a fucking talk.
Have a talk with your kid.
You know what I'm saying? Go out by the tree and sit under the tree and say, son, you fucking little ginger bitch, what's your problem?
You know, you gotta understand, when a mom and a dad love each other,
and then the mom fucks a redhead, and then you're born.
I
have certain issues with that.
I have issues with that.
Not you,
I don't
it's
have
me.
red hair. Your uncles don't have any red hair. My dad never had red hair. Never had any cousins with red hair. We all had brown eyes.
And I mean, I do like the surface level. That this kid sucks that bad. that he, like, nobody even believes that he was smoking weed. They're like, who would sell you weed?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he's definitely like hiding somewhere to masturbate.
All that being said, this could use a little bit of grammar Nazi on it.
Oh yeah,
you
true.
could use some like.
It's so hard to read these sometimes.
Some proper phonetic.
Right. Number 5. My hands look like this so she can cheat on me while I'm at work. Ha ha. Infidelity.
Well, I don't. Maybe this was an honest post.
Maybe it was.
That's what they're into, and it's expensive. Maybe he's constantly buying Deuce Bigelow European gigolos.
Yeah,
and he's out there working hard, so she can get worked hard.
Yeah.
This, you don't know the origins.
Like Will Smith.
I hear that's what
John Hancock.
His superpowers.
He just sits in the corner and cries while a 20-year-old bangs his wife, his son's friend.
He's part of the X-Men. He gets to go on the jet too.
Yeah. Number 4. What do you do immediately after sex? Put them back in the coffin. Drive them to school. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. That's sad.
I
put the diaper back on.
But which is worse, though? You know?
Yeah.
Is a dead kid better than a live one?
Put them back in the coffin. Yeah, it's like, so he's like, yeah, people that leave their shopping carts out are the worst people in the world, and maybe my standards are a little bit higher about who's bad. Like, I think the worst people in the world are racist, serial killing, pedophile, necrophiliacs who don't put their shopping carts away.
They're one step below the other one.
Yeah, I know. It's like, they're like, why didn't you tag cannibalism onto that list? Well, because at least cannibals don't waste the meat. not saying I'm not condoning cannibalism, but if you kill another human being, you should eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, racist, pedophile, serial killing, necrophiliacs that leave their shopping carts out. Maybe that's why they left their shopping cart out, because they were distracted by their next victim. Which shows that they're fucking stupid, because those things can fit like 3 to 4 kids. More if they're unconscious.
Everything about this is inappropriate.
Yeah,
but it's funny. It's just what happens when you don't serious tag your fucking ask Reddit post. You're gonna get this.
Yeah, exactly.
How could they expect anything different?
Yeah, hey, I wouldn't expect anything less than that from anybody. From even people that you'd least expect it from. Like somebody's mom, and you're like, I didn't know she was like that. She's hard. She goes hard.
When somebody throws you that softball up, just lobs it at you.
Yeah.
Natural instinct is to knock it out of the park.
Meatball.
It doesn't matter if you're a grandmother or not. Somebody throws you a softball like that.
Gotta crank it.
Instinct.
The 10 bat, one of those big 10 bats. Number
3?
4? No, 3? Whatever. Oh yeah, the Fresh Prince of Despair. I knew it was going to come around at some point. Now in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days.
Why? Why?
They used his face from that round red table talk thing with his wife.
All right, but can you explain to me why that backpack strap is photoshopped in there?
Because he's about to go back to Philly. Fly across the country from Philly to go to the Bel Air for like 35 years.
What is the latest goddamn scandal with Will Smith? I'm not even hip. I hear people are telling...
It's no scandal. I think they're kind of like swingers. They've always had an open relationship. I think what hits
But I don't feel like that's new. I feel like that's like a little old.
Well, it is old. But what's new is that she had sex with their son's friend, and he's 20 years old. And it just adds more weight to it. He's just like, I didn't know you were going to go there.
No, I always the scandal was he was like gay or bisexual.
Oh yeah, Bert Kreischer had a story about him saying back in the day,
Will Smith tried to pick him up.
I go to movies and just have this weird this close relationship. Oddly too close for because Bert was a nobody at the time. It's like
it's weirder. Like I feel like Will Smith should be gay with fit model.
I don't know.
Men.
Yeah,
he's rich and famous and
he's a superstar.
He's a fit black man,
action hero.
Why would he be trying to fuck Bert Kreischer?
I don't know. Maybe he looked
maybe he just had one of them Tiger Woods things going on where it was just whoever. I gotta get it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It was just booty, no matter what. Maybe he had a supple look. He didn't have a lot of chest hair or something.
He's like, I bet he's soft.
Yeah,
I could lay my head on his chest. And
number two.
Chubby chaser.
Son, I love these. It's so hard to read these properly. Son, Dad, I lost my virginity. Dad, yeah, that's my boy. Let's sit down and celebrate this. Son, I can't sit down. It kind of hurts. Oh, classic. Classic. He's gay. He's gay.
He kisses men.
He has sexual. He's a homosexual. Kisses men.
Maybe he got pegged by a woman.
It's like, hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
But then did he really? Does that count? I don't know what the textbook says.
Dad, I got to tell you, I'm gay. Hi, gay. I'm Dad.
That's like a combination of two terrible fucking premises: dad joke and gay joke.
But wouldn't you? That'd be better than get out of my house. He's always cracking jokes, even when I'm trying to be serious.
I kind of hate this one. It's pretty low effort. It's It's that kid's gay. He took it
in the butt.
Yeah, and he's telling his dad about it.
It's implying, but it doesn't really. He could have got stung.
I mean, there are some multiple levels. I kind of hate it. 5 stars.
Oh yeah, he could have got pegged by his girlfriend.
He could have, but then does that count as losing your virginity?
No. Maybe.
I feel like it does. I feel like it's a little more extreme.
Yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely.
Like that's shooting for the moon and reaching the stars.
Yeah.
It still counts as space travel.
Like, Dad, I got my first blowjob. Oh yeah, how was it? It tasted awful. Classic. Number 1. When you're jerking off in the woods, but God finds you. The lightning bolt going into the trees in the hills in the woods. I did say a fucking jerk off. I was like, he hides to jerk off. And I fucking had this one. That's that redheaded kid. That's what he was going in the woods to jerk off. And he's a redhead, so gotta get him out of here.
This is how all those California wildfires started, and that's how they keep going. You've heard you may have even seen in real life the whole, I don't even want to say urban myth, but that's the best way I can describe it, the urban myth about porn in the woods. Are you familiar with this?
The urban what?
The urban that's probably not the right term. It's like commonly known that people used to just put porn in the woods.
Oh yeah,
I did that. As a kid, you would go out into the woods, and then there might just be a tree log full of porn.
Yeah, for sure.
Magazines.
That was a thing.
So.
Oh yeah, for
this
sure.
Shit is real.
Oh, that's a real thing. Yeah,
this is real. People are out there in the woods. Well, I mean, now you're just gonna find like discarded cell phones.
Yeah,
and shit. I don't know if the porn magazine business is still.
I don't know, man. I know Playboy still runs.
I don't know if Playboy runs. I feel like.
Think so?
I feel like I read an article last year that they were like, "We're done.
Oh,
we're not doing magazines no more."
Digital killed the magazine star. In my dreams and in my bathroom.
That was always classy when you'd go over to somebody's house and they'd have just some porn mags in the bathroom for you. Just real.
Yeah, Maggie she fucking found her dad's stash, right?
Huh?
You found your dad's stash
in the bathroom.
Smut stash once.
No.
Porno magazines. I thought you had Playboys, right?
No.
You never found them? I thought you did. I thought you said you did. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
He must have used
another magazine. He went in the woods. That's what it was.
Yeah. Like a normal fucking adult.
Yeah.
You get your mag, you go to the woods.
It's so much creepier. Like once you're not 14 anymore, it starts getting creepier and creepier.
Yeah, you don't.
Once you hit puberty, like fully, it's like you're like, hey, I'll see you guys later.
Jerk off inside.
I'm going to the woods. Hey, dude, Rob's going to the woods again. Hey, I'll see you later. I gotta go.
Gonna spend the weekend out in the woods.
Hey, no, don't. No, I gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by myself.
I gotta clear my head.
Man, I found a stash. I don't know. I guess it's not really an urban legend. It's just something.
Some people, if you're a president of the United States and you take a limousine ride in Dallas, Texas, sometimes you just gotta clear your head. I don't know. Whatever. All right, that was What's on Your Mind. Love this song.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? Just a reminder, everybody, if you're on Spotify, you can always check out these episodes on YouTube, and you can see the entire thing. which is, I think, a very good. It's there's a lot of content. I think it's actually a really, really, really cool thing. A lot of podcasts don't even have video, and if it's just a local towny thing, then they got a little bit more.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to do about a Patreon thing, because I know I'm at a point where I could probably start doing that. It's just that, like, $5 a month, you get more content. I just don't know how to apply that, and I want to do a website and where you can sign up for the thing.
With as little effort as possible.
Yeah. Work smarter, not harder.
Right. Raise the prices every couple months.
Cut corners.
Cut content.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I just want to have... I need to think of content that's I could offer to the Patreon somehow.
Live stream work. Be like, come to work with me for $5 a month.
Gosh.
And then... And you'd get a certain crowd of fucking weirdos that just like people watching people work all day. I don't know if that could become the new thing. I mean, there's all kinds of people out there watching weird as fuck shit, like the ASMR videos and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And like,
yeah, baby,
people listen to that all fucking day. I'm sure there's
it's like this. Check it out. ASMR right here. Here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for you, and right into your right.
No, stop, man. Stop.
Is that ASMR?
Something like that. I'm not hip enough. I just know people like hearing noises. But I mean, motherfuckers are out there watching trains. People are spotting birds. I'm sure that you could draw a fucking audience just live streaming work.
Yeah, I wouldn't be allowed to do that.
I mean, that adds an edge of
like, oh, he's gonna get in trouble. Is he gonna get in trouble?
Is this the day where she looks real close at that fucking button?
I like how progressive you are, but a woman can never be the boss. No. I'm just kidding. I have a dude boss, by the way. Women are actually almost just as good as men.
In your workplace like that.
Yeah. No, my workplace is very antiquated. They don't. No, actually, we have
bullshit. You know, I'm right. If you just uploaded 8 hours a day,
no, you're right. I mean, as far as like the risk factor of me, like that whole like put the camera away. It's like it could be like a countdown video of when the boss tells me to put the camera away. And every day I try it out, or once a week.
You constantly figure out new ways to smuggle cameras in when they find them,
like super high def. The thing is, bringing shit in that place, it gets wrecked by product that we work with. The particulate matter in the air.
Well, that's why you need to start the Patreon. That's the excuses. Fund me bringing
my lungs,
spy cameras to work.
Yeah. Fund the fact that my power button can stick when I push it in, and the lens can get clogged or whatever. No, but yeah, I'd like to do something soon or something. But everybody watching, we love you guys. We love you guys, all y'all, everybody. We're inclusive platform, guys.
Yeah, I'd say this is a safe space
for everybody. If you rape babies, no. Oh no, racist, serial killing, pedophile, necrophiliacs that leave their shopping carts out. Sorry, man, this place is not for you.
I'll still give them.
Well, yeah, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They could be a good person. Deep down,
explain to me what happened.
What would Jesus do? He would say, "Take a walk with me, my son. Stop raping baby. You're not only raping them, but have you eaten any of them yet?
You got to use the whole baby.
If you're going to do that, you better eat the fucking thing." Because at that point, it is a thing. I mean, it's kind of depressing.
Safe space.
It's a safe space, guys.
Safe space.
For everybody.
That's why you got the foam up on the walls.
Yeah.
You can't even bump your head.
Yeah. It's going to bounce right back, and I'm going, oh, life is good. Everything's good. It's we have safety pins. We have fuzzy things on the handcuffs.
Everybody gets ice cream sandwiches.
Fucking love ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah.
Damn, god damn it. You know what I like to do? I like to lick all around and like shrink down the cream in the middle and then squish it down even more and then eat it. So there's like a good cream to chocolate ratio.
I see your tactic. It's insane. But I see where you're going.
Woo.
I mean, maybe no wrong way to eat a ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, said the guy that never stuck them up their ass.
You ain't tried it. I don't know that you can get a lot of good force.
Yeah, it'll just smush. Like having sex with a limp dick.
Mushing it, getting there.
Yeah. Like sticking a water marshmallow through a keyhole. Kink. Smash.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Alright, we had a video sent in by Steve-O Infinitum on the Funbox group. He wanted me to check out some content here. And here it is. This is the one you wanted to watch, right?
Yeah, I was excited to see, the
Starfleet
sitting there.
Starfleet Hedgehog. Apparently, Steve-O Infinitum created this. So here we go. There's only 17 views, so maybe that gives it away.
Exclusive.
It's very exclusive.
World premiere.
World premiere. Steve-O Infinitum presents Starfleet Hedgehog. Okay, Sonic's in there. Alright.
Little known fact, the most famous hedgehog.
Well, this is fun for the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
It goes along great with the music. Ha!
Oh, George.
He also likes the boys. Oh, there we go. Tilt the camera and fall. And then the hedgehog. Those things are adorable.
Tough to eat.
They curl up on little balls in your hand. Scott, I can't go on anymore. Spock, I am losing. Can't stop hitting myself.
Starfleet Hedgehog, blood is running out through my veins. Starfleet Hedgehog change.
All right, there you go. There you go.
That was fun for the whole family.
Yeah, it was.
I agree.
Yeah, good job, Steve.
I'm gonna.
Good job. All right, yeah.
About to email that shit to my aunts and uncles.
Oh yeah, it was brought to us by Shoot by Daylight. Shoot by Daylight. Steve-O Infinitum.
What was that warning?
Oh, there was a warning here?
I think so. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. This is a mashup created and distributed under fair use. All clips and copyright of their...
Flag them.
Of their respective owners.
Flag them. Report this.
Report this. I did a report in English 4, and I didn't have my references exactly when I wrote a fact or something, or like, let's say, Louis Armstrong didn't actually know his actual birth date. They want me to write, like, in there, parentheses on where I got that resource. I put everything on the back on a different page, like, here's all my resources that you can just read, like kind of like what he just did. I got a freaking D on this damn report because I didn't write them right after a fact. Or a thing that you have to, exactly where that fact came from, you have to tell you where, that's like, damn, dude, you guys want me to do that?
Yeah, man.
Super thorough. I don't like it. That's why I don't like writing anymore.
I used to be an avid writer. Yeah. You know, I was writing all kinds of reports on just everything.
Yeah, then I got a D, killed my hopes and dreams.
Otherwise, you'd be working for the New York Times right now.
Yep. The world.
Thank you. The war on the world.
Pulitzer and Hearst.
What?
I would have had a Pulitzer Prize.
Shit. I mean, you might have been all right.
All you gotta do is stretch the truth a little bit, scare people when if there's nothing going on.
I mean, just go ahead and say you did win a Pulitzer Prize. Yeah. Is there like stolen valor for writers?
Probably.
Matter of fact, I was Shakespeare.
Yeah. Prove me wrong.
You can't. Where's his bones?
Yeah. Where's his bones? But where's his bones, though? Why, that fucking Rick and Morty. So, of course, they must have been acid. Well, else, why are them bones floating up?
The vat of acid.
The vat of acid.
Yeah.
But there you go. There you have it, guys. How long have we been doing this here?
That was fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
I'd say about forever.
About an hour. A little over an hour. All right, that's good. Shit. You know what I forgot to do? An outro. I forgot to create an outro for the song, for the thing. Maybe I could shit, I haven't done this yet. I'll be vain and I'll show everybody
wait.
Okay, I'll show everybody. I could show everybody my music video to play us out. Why not? Be real vain. Real vain. Vanity is definitely my favorite sin. As Al Pacino from Devil's Advocate would say. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Wasn't that Son of a Woman? Yeah. Hoo-ah! It was if people love that movie. It was the worst I've ever seen Al Pacino. It's the worst blind man impression. Like, I can't say anything.
Wasn't he a fucking asshole because he was blind?
Can't you tell how I can't see anything because I'm just like pacing over the room and not really locking onto anything? I'm just going like this. Obviously I'm blind. Oh! Well, I'll tell you. I can't do it.
So we're closing it out.
Closing it out.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the Kingdom of Var.
Kingdom of Var.
It's the fucking worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, okay. Don't watch it, guys. Don't watch that movie.
So, just wanted to get that out there. Play us out, Rob.
Play us out is a music video that was produced by Cleveland Films, Jonathan Trunk. And the song was produced by me and written by me. And we shot a music video here in Vermillion, Ohio.
Flag it.
But here it is. Enjoy. Thank you for listening. Episode 35 in the books. Thank you, Holland. Peace, everybody. We out of here.
Give me hope, dreams, believe, love me. When all the wicked came to feast on me alive, I needed to
wake up from the worst nightmare of my life, and I look closer and to my surprise, then stumbled and fell, and even though this war should arise, you keep giving me hope, giving me dreams, you're giving me something to believe in. You give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love, yeah, you give me one set of footprints in the sand. Give me your hand, give me your love, give me love, give me love, give me love, yeah, you give me. Where were you? Through the darkest times of my entire life, I needed to wake up from the worst nightmare of my life. And I look closer, and to my surprise, yeah, you carried me, you carried me the whole time, giving me hope, giving me dreams, you're giving me something to believe in. You give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love, yeah, you give me one set of footprints in the sand. Give me your hand, give me your love, give me love, give me love, give me love, give me. Where were you? I ask myself that question daily, and maybe I'm crazy, I'm hazy, I'm feeling that you're trying to smoke me, but not to sound too jokey while doing the hokey pokey. I'm thinking somebody laced me. Never mind, it's off my mind, everything but you. Never mind, it's off my mind, everything but you. Never mind, it's off my mind, everything but you. Never mind, it's off my mind, everything but you.
Oh yeah, you guys can see snot coming from my nose in this scene right here. If you look close, you just missed it, kind of missed it. It's still there. Maybe I just licked it up. It dripped and I licked it up. It's a good possibility.
Give me